Alright, we're gonna have to toss this one on the draw. Alright, this hand looks fine. Keep Whirler on top for sure. So this hand actually looks pretty good. Ooh, blue-white. Okay, this hand might be a little too slow for blue-white, unfortunately. It's gonna be a search. Chart a course. Oh, so he's playing gift. He discards a gift immediately. Alright, let's see if we can put enough pressure on him, because we are the aggressor in this matchup. Hostile Desert, sure. Alright, well, I guess I hope... well, he put a refurbish in his yard, but no creatures, which is notable. Okay. Let's just play Whirler. Try to be as aggressive as possible here. Here's a refurbish. Luckily, can't get anything back just yet. So we need to draw on a braid, basically. Man, I'm good. Okay, we're gonna grab an island with this. And we're just gonna send in, put a stop on his main phase. I'm not worried about main deck negate. I just want to not give him that information right away. So we might make it a different decision on like Champion of Wits or something. Yep, so now he discards the Angel of Invention rather than keeping it in hand. So now we destroy that. And now we are just going to be on the beatdown plan before he finds another refurbish or whatever. Send in. Let's use my mana efficiently. Let's play Servant plus Virtuoso, I think. That makes sense. That gives me a good amount of energy because I can still make Thopters. See what happens. Okay. Ah, he did have the other refurbish. He had the third one. Alright, so now we've got some problems. Sending in for 4. Take it. I'm gonna make Thopters. Okay. Well, that's actually unfortunate because I will not have the energy to steal that Angel of Invention now, which probably would have ended the game. So that's awkward. So I guess my plan remains play Vizier, copy Angel, and then can I attack is the question. I would basically be chump attacking something into the Angel. Everything else would get through. It also gives me a way to deal with that Angel on defense. So we're going to put counters on it so that I can... Wait a second. Is that correct? It feels like a bug. I don't know why. I'll send. But like... So this comes in as a copy of Angel. So it copies the base power and toughness of the creature it's copying, even though Angel of Invention, the card itself, is a 2/1. That's interesting to me. Don't know if that's correct, but we'll roll with it. I don't know all the intricacies of the Magic rules. So if I can draw on a Tune or an Aether Hub, that might be ideal, so I can... it's a Champion of Wits, it's pretty good. another angel. It's pretty good too. So the champion's going to draw him 6 cards. Okay. Take the stop off his main phase again. So I think I'm still losing, but we have a puncher's chance. But like I was saying, an Attune or an Aether Hub would allow me to get up to enough energy to steal one of his angels this turn. Doesn't quite get me there. So I guess I'm playing Hydra. So the problem now is if I send in with Angel of Invention, he can double block with his 2 angels, and not only would he only lose one of them, but he could then get back this angel with the God Pharaoh's Gift, which I don't want, so I have to leave it on defense. So I guess I'm going to use my mana efficiently again, play the Bristling Hydra, which will give me enough energy to steal the angel next turn. I guess I can also steal the God Pharaoh's Gift, which is interesting. We will reassess in a moment. Either way, this game could take a little while. Hopefully he won't get enough value in the meantime. He gets one more turn of uninterrupted God Pharaoh's gifting. So that could be a problem. Sacred Cat, sure. What else? He has 7 cards in hand. Jeez. Sacred Cat comes back as a massive 6/6. Alright, so I'm going to have to make some blocks here, I think. We will throw 2 ground guys in front of something. Probably his lifelinker at this point. We'll take 6. Play something post-combat. Planning. Let's draw. Would have been good last turn, but we'll play it now. I'm pretty sure I need to steal the God Pharaoh's Gift. Well, let's see, what happens if I take that Angel of Invention? He can block my Angel of Invention with his angel, and then take 9, but he gains some life back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just need to take the God Pharaoh's Gift. And that'll give me some long-term potential. Pay 7 energy. Yes. Combat. We don't have anything great to get back right now, it doesn't look like. Our options are Virtuoso. Oh, right. What am I thinking? I can't take it out of his graveyard. I've been playing with Scarab God too much lately. Can I send with this Virtuoso? I'd like to. It would trade for something. I guess it would just trade for a Minister, so that's not great. So let's not do that. He's gonna mill himself. Angel of Invention. So if he has a 4th Refurbish or just casts a God Pharaoh's Gift, then we're in more trouble. He has a lot of cards. It's very likely he'll find something. Yep, there it is. So can we draw a second Confiscation Coup? This is a headache. Just make some blocks. Just gonna kill the Hydra, sure. Hub. Just do what we can, even though I think it might be too late. Get back a Hydra, I suppose. I guess I can send with the Hydra. It's pretty big. Maybe that was a mistake though, because he has 4/4 servos, so I'm gonna have to. Yeah, he also has 4/5 ministers. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna win this game. This attack was kind of pointless. He's gonna keep milling himself. Are we on the mill plan this game? Might be. See another God Pharaoh's Gift. All right. Yeah, this game's unwinnable. Pretty sure. Yeah, he's playing cautiously too. I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it in. We get a lot of hate in the board. We get to go up to 4 negate, 4 braid, potentially Supreme Will also. Planeswalkers are good against them, I think, especially on the play. Obviously Chandra's Defeat comes out. I don't love Harness Lightning. Confiscation Coup can stay. Vizier is okay. I'm going to keep all my creatures, or most of them. So what would I need to cut here? Probably cut Vizier. Don't know if that's right, but I like Glorybringer. I like Hydra. I like Chandra. What am I cutting? Don't actually know. Maybe trim Chandra. I don't know. I like Cubs. Cubs can still run away with the game, especially now that we're on the play. Trim on like Hydra. I'm just trimming cards willy-nilly here. This can't be right. I'll cut Supreme Wills and try to be aggressive on the play, I guess. Supreme Will is kind of awkward because it's so expensive, relatively speaking, for a counter. So we're going to be in awkward positions on like turn 4 or 5 where we want to deploy a threat, but we also want to hold up Supreme Will, so I think like on the draw we'll make some different sideboarding decisions, like we might cut those Long Tusk Cubs and play differently on the draw. Alright, this is Keeper. It's also noteworthy to consider what he's bringing in. He's probably going to be bringing in like Angel of Sanctions and Fairgrounds Warden. So maybe cutting all the Harness Lightnings was wrong. but this is how we learn. Opt. Keeps it on top. Strategic planning. We'll send in for 3. Champion's fine. Does block Rogue Refiner pretty well. Looks like he's not on the gift plan right now, which is noteworthy. So let's attune, grab a mountain. Then let's chip in with both. And I'm just going to play Rogue Refiner post-combat. I'll let him trade, that's fine. Let's put 2 counters on our cub. There's an argument, I guess, for playing Rogue Refiner pre-combat so I can put an additional counter. But I guess there's an argument too for saving up some energy, because there's a good chance this Longtusk Cub's going to get dealt with in the next couple turns by any number of exile effects, which I know they bring in. He's leaving up mana, which is kind of suspicious. Would he bring in like an Essence Scatter or something for this Glorybringer, is the question. I guess I don't see a whole lot of reason to expose myself when he's got all this open mana. Let's just play this pre-combat Servant. I guess he also has access to Fumigate post-board. Send in. He's taking it all. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can deal. Which is not lethal. 5, 8. Putting him to 4. So let's see. What if he has a Fumigate? How can I play optimally in that scenario? Put him to 3. Fumigate puts him to 7. I feel like if he had a Fumigate, he'd probably be chumping. So I'm going to conserve some energy once again, because if I have to deal with some exile effect on the cub, I'd like to be able to re-establish some power and toughness on it later. Looks like a... okay, if it's just an Angel of Invention, that's fine. So I think he just dies now. Pretty sure. I can kill 2 things, he can block 2... yeah, he dies. 3 damage. I don't even need to kill anything, he just can't block a flyer. Just end the game by itself. This is the problem I kept running into with Temur. Like, even though your game 1 strategy is so good against them, post-board they just get so many options that make your plans much worse. That being said, I am going to cut these cubs. I'm going to bring in some more controlling options. Supreme Wills. I'll bring in Vizier as well. And I can consider bringing some Harnessed Lightnings back in, because I think his plan is going to shift away from the gift a bit towards a creature and Fumigate package. So I think I actually want to trim like a Glorybringer for a Harness Lightning. I don't want to go too heavy on the creature interaction though. I still have a pretty good amount. Thing is, a Braid can't kill Angel of Sanctions, does kill Angel of Invention, which is nice. And Fairgrounds Warden. So maybe I just want to do like double Vizier instead of the Harness Lightning. It is also nice that Harness Lightning can deal with small stuff on the draw, but it's pretty much only Minister we need to worry about, and that's assuming he's going for the full graveyard plan. So I think I would just want to prepare for kind of a grindy mid-range game, knowing that he has some counters of his own. Maybe it's wrong to cut Glorybringer, because that also deals with Angel of Sanctions, so I'll just keep it at 1 Vizier. And this makes sense to me. This hand's fine. By fine, I mean actually pretty good. Just need to draw a land or two. Still has the Viziers, or the Ministers rather, which means that he could still be on the gift plan, or he just didn't have enough cards to cut. It is pretty bad though. I mean, I guess post-board, if you trim on the gift package, you can still mill like Angel of Inventions or whatever, but either way. Alright, would like to draw some lands. Okay, there's a gift. That's kind of annoying. At least we can hold up negate. Thing is, it's so transparent post-board because he knows we have access to negate and a braid, so it's so unlikely he's just going to jam the refurbish here. I mean, I'd love it if he did, but yeah, he's just going to keep developing his board, which makes a lot of sense. Ugh. Well, guess we just have to pass. Discard Glorybringer. I'm going to counter that because I have the backup negate. I just don't want to keep sculpting his hand while I'm unable to do anything. If he wants to fight over this, that's also fine. The strategic planning is pretty low priority. I got to use my mana for the turn. We got a negate out of his hand, so all told, it's not the worst thing in the world. Pitches a Fumigate, which is interesting. I guess that makes sense when I've got such a bad hand. Okay. Now I guess let's see what happens if I Chandra. He can get back a gift, but actually, no, I can get back a champion. So he would be able to kill my Chandra, unfortunately. I have to do something. This might be a good turn to cast Bristling Hydra, because that will allow me to apply pressure and not lose outright to a gift. Chandra's not really doing anything right now. Right, you get your one turn of gift, which is unfortunate because you really want to maneuver into a situation where you don't have to tap out for your threat and they get to do something like this. I mean, we can recover, but it's going to take a while. Oh, he had an Angel of Sanctions? Okay. Yep. Let's draw. Man, I would love to draw some land. So let's go ahead and get rid of that gift now. And I guess we start attacking. Trying to apply pressure. It's gonna chump, that's fine. Sure. Take a big hit. Such a tilt. I'm just dead here. This is really frustrating. I liked the way that we planned it, but sometimes you just don't draw lands, so I'm not gonna read too much into that.